All right, so I got like 10 minutes to do this. All right, so today we're gonna talk about the Streamlight Wedge. This is a light that just was released from Streamlight. It's a pretty cool light. There was a lot of hype around it. A lot of people were getting it in, posting it on Instagram and stuff. I bought mine as soon as I was able to buy it, like when it was released. And then I got it a few days after from Optics Planet. And yeah, it's been a pretty cool light. You know, there is a lot of things that I like about it, but there are two things that I really do not like about it, and it kind of makes me favor more my older style lights than this one, but I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But yeah, this light is pretty cool. It's $100 though. That is a lot of cash for EDC style flashlight of this size, you know. So there is other lights you can get, like the Peacekeeper, and this is like 160, and then the G2X, which is like $60. So there's other lights, but again, these things are huge. Like, you really want to carry this in your pocket. People do it though, but I don't like doing that. I like using these smaller lights. But yeah, this thing has 300 lumens and then 1000 lumens. Momentary only though. You can't just keep it at 1000. But again, if you're working close and doing something like here and it's dark, and you know, 300 is going to be enough. If you do 1000 at something close up, you could splash and it'll just blind you sometimes, especially if it's a white background. So 300 is fine. If you want to reach out farther, having 1000 lumens is pretty cool. And the fact that it's momentary could be a pro or a con to you. To me, it's a con. I wish it was just 300 and then 1000, and then I can bring it back using this switch here that they have, which is another thing I'm not too crazy about. I don't really like this style switch, especially the momentary portion of it. Kind of weird. Feels like it's gonna get stuck if some grime or something gets under there, you know, lint. But we'll see. Again, I'm gonna take this out a lot more. I'm gonna take it out of the country on a trip that I'm going on soon, and see how it works. But yeah, so 300, 1000 to charge it. Uses a type C instead of batteries. It does have an integrated battery, so you can't just swap out batteries if you want to. You kind of have to wait for it to charge if it's dead, which is what I had to do when it got here. I was trying to play with it. I was like, oh crap, it's dead. So I had to wait and charge it and then play with it. So yeah, if I don't like integrated batteries, I wish everyone just did the, you know, just screw something off and exchange the battery. I think that's a lot better. Another thing is going to be the size of it. I really like how big it is. I mean, it's not too big. It's not like this style big, but it is a little bit longer than a few other lights. So this one, I like that you can kind of hold it this way, and if you need to, like, you know, hammer stuff in, you can hammer stuff in like this, which is pretty cool. I like that feature on my ProTac 2. This one has a little serrated front, not too crazy, but it does have a little serrations there that I've used, you know, to hammer things. Actually, I've actually used it to hammer like a nail in from like a wooden plank before, using the lens, and it didn't break. And I promise you, I was pretty surprised, and I'm like, dude, this light is awesome. So yeah, this thing is pretty nice too, but one thing that is missing from this light is going to be the switch in the back. Like, I just wish this switch was back here. Kind of like a lot of these other lights here. I would have rather it have the 1000 lumens as soon as you press it, and then if you click it, it'll stay at 300 or something, or like, you know, kind of switch through modes the amount of times you click. But I would want that 1000 lumens to be the first thing that hits when I click on that button or push that button. So that's one thing I wish it had, and that's honestly about it. That's my main gripe with this, is the button location, which is here. I would have rather seen it back here. Would have been a lot nicer, and then just maybe throw the charging port on the side here, you know, just to leave it there. But yeah, do I recommend this light? I do. I mean, it's $100. The only downside to it, again, is that button. The size isn't too bad. I mean, if I put it next to my Neo clip here, it won't be as bad. Of course, this one here, the ProTac 2, is like $30, 35, maybe even less. If I find a link, I'll put it in the screen here. But yeah, this thing is pretty dope. It's not as bright though, and I think these batteries are pretty dead. But yeah, as soon as you pick this one up out of your pocket, click the button, it goes to whatever lumens this is. I'll put it in the screen too, as I forgot. But it's the highest setting. As soon as you press it, and then you kind of mess with the modes, and it'll go through a strobe, and then it'll go to a low beam. So yeah, This one's cool. Honestly, if you can only buy one and money is an issue, I say just get a Pro Tag or even a Streamlight Stylus Pro, which is similar to this micro here. I don't like this micro too much because I've lost 3 of these because they're so damn small. And when you go to hold it, you really don't have anything, you know, to hammer stuff in. So I would rather just have something bigger that you can kind of move around and hit stuff with if you have to. But this is cool. I mean, I still have this. It's like my super backup. It's in the center console, and if I need to give it to somebody, if they need to look for something, I just hand them this. But yeah, if it's money issues and you would rather save money and get something pretty good quality, then I say go with the Pro Tag. If you have $100 and you want something that is most likely gonna last you, because this freaking light is built pretty nicely, like the aluminum body is really nice. A little worried about the switch though. And then the Type-C connector back here being exposed, but again, Streamlight has really cool customer service, so I wouldn't worry too much because it is a good company that you're dealing with when you buy their products. So if you have $100 and you want a lot of lumens, I definitely recommend doing this one. If you want to save some cash and have something that kind of covers all angles, the button, the removable batteries, the serration front, if you need that. If you don't, actually you don't really need it, but the length of it so you can hit stuff with. Honestly, this isn't a bad deal. Again, you can get the Stylus Pro, which has a front head here similar to this micro here, and it's like $20. So 22, 30 bucks tops for one of these, or 100 bucks for one of these. The size is a little different, not too bad. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the Wedge. I really like it. Again, I'm gonna keep carrying it, see how it does. If there's anything crazy that happens, a button falls off, or the switch in the back here gets clogged up with crap and then it doesn't work, like, I'll let you guys know. I'm really confident that this won't break as easy. It would really take a lot. Yeah, if there's anything crazy that happens, I'll update you guys. If not, then we're good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it.